Hey everyone, it's Amanda Rieger Green talking to you today about a few things. One, the upcoming new moon in Scorpio, which happens on October 30th in 7 degrees of Scorpio, and also about this 9 universal year. We've got a real opportunity here to examine this 9-year cycle. So I want to start out with talking about numerology. So in the single digits, ones are beginnings and nines are completions. 2016 is a 9 universal year, which means 2016, when you add up those single digit numbers, they equal the number 9. We have been in a 9-year cycle, and these cycles are they're cycles that happen on a soul level, on a personal level, and they teach us what patterns and belief systems and interactions that we have incorporated into who we are, and how we begin to take those patterns, beliefs, relationships, and we begin to change and evolve. So I'll talk a little bit about an astrological aspect with Pluto and Jupiter that really defines this 9-year cycle here in a little bit. But as it relates to this Scorpio new moon, there is the chance for us to take these next couple of months at the end of 2016 to see what we want to finish out. So as all of you know, new moons are about new beginnings and seeding new cycles. New moons are darkness. So the sun and the moon are coupled in Scorpio. Scorpio is a sign of intensity, it's a sign of intrigue, a sign of mystique, and it's also a sign of vision. It's the night vision sign. So what Scorpio does, the Scorpio energy gives us the chance to see what is lying beneath the surface. Scorpio is a water sign, and it's a dark water sign. And I say that with the highest intention and the highest light, because our shadow self, what is buried in our subconscious, our unconscious, our psyche, deep within our soul, is where we have this opportunity for personal evolution. So you say, well, how do I figure out what my shadow self is? How do I start that relationship? How do I start that conversation? The way we do that, and usually the tip-off for the shadow self, are things that evoke a heightened emotion, and usually an uncomfortable or disruptive emotion. So if you've got a relationship that evokes tension, chaos, dishonesty, resentment, anger, fear, lower vibrational energies, that's usually a tip of something that is seated deep down in the darkness, in the depths, that is trying to come to light and trying to come into your conscious awareness through your interactions with other people, places, and things. So during this new moon, Mercury is also in Scorpio. Mercury being the planet of communication and the energy of intelligence. There is also, in addition to Mercury, Moon, and Sun being in Scorpio, there is a positive aspect with the planet Neptune. Neptune also evokes this watery aspect. It also brings in our dream world and what goes on beneath the surface. Neptune also adds in a real heightened sense of intuition, psychic abilities, telepathic abilities, clairvoyance, clairintuition, clairsentience. So during this new moon, there is the chance for everyone to look at personally what's going on in your relationships, in your job, in your personal growth and evolution, and see what you want to finish out in these upcoming months of 2016. We have 2 months left in this 9 universal year before the 2017 cycle of the One. So all of that being said, at the end of 2007, wrong numbers, 2007, both Jupiter and Pluto were aligned, and that kicked off this 9-year cycle that we are in now. Jupiter is the planet of fundamental expansion, and Pluto is the planet of revolutionary change, death and rebirth, transformation. They have been squaring off, conjuncting, aligning, and having this relationship for about 9 years. So during this 9-year cycle, what you want to do is just take a little bit of time to look back from the beginning of 2008 until right now. Look back at some behaviors, patterns, belief areas of challenge, areas of growth, and that can be from an educational standpoint, from a professional standpoint, from an emotional standpoint, from a spiritual standpoint. Look at all of these things and just take one or two areas where you've seen yourself change and evolve. And where do you have a little bit of opportunity to close those cycles out? That's where you want to seed these intentions, starting with this Scorpio new moon. And I'll finish things out by saying, Halloween is coming up, and we usually think about the black and the orange of Halloween. And what's so cool about that is the black, the darkness, very much represents the subconscious, the psyche of Scorpio, as does the orange. Orange directly correlates with the sacral chakra, and the sacral chakra is the second of the lower chakras, which is directly connected with our emotional bodies, our watery body, what goes on in our fluid bloodstream. So it's a beautiful energy to look at your emotions and allow the emotions to give you clues and insights as to where you are in your course, in your journey of your evolution in this lifetime. So don't miss this opportunity to interact with yourself, to set some intentions, and really see where you want to go at the end of this 9-year in 2016 in order to set yourself up for brand new beginnings and miracles in 2017. If you want a reading, definitely reach out to me. My link will be down in the bio below. I'm running a couple of specials, 25% off for the end of October, and I'll be running another special in November. So certainly reach out to me. Take care. Namaste.